Hi everyone, I'm Nicole and P. Miraflor. This time I'm going to answer the question: do you agree with the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea that the West Philippine Sea is within the territory of the Philippines and should be given to the Philippine government? Or do you agree that based on history, China has a stronger claim into the said sea? So at this issue, I will state my stand on which country I'm in favor of. But before that, I will first state informative details of the claims between the two countries. Why did they claim the said sea? So the territorial issue between Philippines and China is not new to us. West Philippine Sea is rich in marine life. Large reserves of oil and natural gas can be found in it. That's why China claims West Philippine Sea. They claim the West Philippine Sea because, according to them, West Philippine Sea is only part of the bigger South China Sea, as the entirety of the South China Sea encompasses a surface area of 3.5 million square kilometer. Its claim is based on historic 9-dash line, which came from the initial U-shaped 11-dash line originally published by the government of the Republic of China in December 1947. So the 9-dash line, which appears in Chinese maps, claims a majority of the South China Sea as part of the China's national boundary and asserts sovereignty over the islands within the adjacent water. Meanwhile, Philippine asserts that the 9-dash line enforced by China is in violation of the international law, which is the United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea, and does not have any basis in international law for it to be enforced. So the EEZ, or Exclusive Economic Zone of the Philippines, is one of the majorly affected by the 9-dash line, wherein the West Philippine Sea is almost 600 nautical from the baseline of the mainland China. With this, the Philippines' claim on West Philippine Sea was validated by a ruling after the country brought an arbitration case against China under Annex 7 of the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, which turned in favor of the Philippines, concluding that China's claim does not have international basis, even though they say that it is according to their historical rights. So again, the question is: do you agree with the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea that the West Philippine Sea is within the territory of the Philippines and should be given to the Philippine government? Or do you agree that based on history, China has a stronger claim in the said sea? Well, I don't want to be biased here, but I strongly agree with the United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea that the West Philippine Sea is within the territory of the Philippines and should be given to the Philippine government, not because I'm a Filipina and I live in the said country, but because the Philippines has more rights over the area because the international laws say so. And according also to my research, a country can only claim a territory up to 12 nautical miles out to sea, and China is more than 200 miles from the Philippines at their closest point.